Michael Jackson. The aura this man emitted was one of a kind. This man had a power no one will ever match. People fell at his feet and went into shock just being in his presence. This girl can't let him go. She is trying to climb into Mike's soul. I'm sure this moment was life-changing, to say the least. When it's time to leave, security has to drag her away, kicking and screaming. That was the legend, the king. That was Michael. This girl is yanked from the crowd and has her life changed forever. She didn't win any money or fame. It was way better than any of that. She got to touch Michael Jackson. The aura this man emitted was one of a kind. This man had a power no one will ever match. People fell at his feet and went into shock just being in his presence. This girl can't let him go. She is trying to climb into Mike's soul. I'm sure this moment was life-changing, to say the least. When it's time to leave, security has to drag her away, kicking and screaming. That was the legend, the king. That was Michael. This girl is yanked from the crowd and has her life changed forever. She didn't win any money or fame. It was way better than any of that. She got to touch Michael Jackson. The aura this man emitted was one of a kind. This man had a power no one will ever match. People fell at his feet and went into shock just being in his presence. This girl can't let him go. She is trying to climb into Mike's soul. I'm sure this moment was life-changing, to say the least. When it's time to leave, security has to drag her away, kicking and screaming. That was the legend, the king. That was Michael. This girl is yanked from the crowd and has her life changed forever. She didn't win any money or fame. It was way better than any of that. She got to touch Michael Jackson. The aura this man emitted was one of a kind. This man had a power no one will ever match. People fell at his feet and went into shock just being in his presence. This girl can't let him go. She is trying to climb into Mike's soul. I'm sure this moment was life-changing, to say the least. When it's time to leave, security has to drag her away, kicking and screaming. That was the legend, the king. That was Michael.
But it's an actual bulletproof vest that Drake wears on stage. But why would Drake wear body armor? Well, he doesn't want to get shot. It started with an incident at Drake's Toronto mansion in 2024. News reports said that around 2 a.m. on May the 7th, a security guard was shot in the chest outside his Toronto estate during a drive-by shooting. The man was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, but thankfully survived the injuries. It is not known if Drake was even home at the time when it occurred. The threat of a real shooter made Drake don the vest every show since.
Where's Frank Ocean? He's perfectly hiding.
Where's Frank Ocean?
Everyone is asking, where the hell is Frank Ocean? Is he hiding?
Like, bro, come back. I've been following you since high school, Frank. Come on. And then I finally meet you, and you gonna act like this.
I'm not Frank Ocean.
I didn't even know where he's going.
Come back.
I walked past this person, I'm like, hold up, that Frank Ocean?
Wait, I've got a better question. Who the hell is Frank
He
Ocean?
moved somewhere.
In a secret place and didn't tell anyone.
Why are you trying to act like you're not Frank? Can I at least get a photo?
Let's get
Frank, 3, 2, 1, say Frank Ocean.
You won't believe where the scars on Youngboy's head came from. Have you ever noticed the scars on Youngboy's head? He rarely talks about them and will get offended if asked about them too. He tells this interviewer where they came from, and it's a lot different than I ever thought.
I was resting my grandma back home when I was 4. But the dudes down from down the street. I don't know what happened, but I know nigga slammed me. And I fell on my neck, I fell out the bed. And the shit come from the halo shit.
Yeah, that's right, they came from a halo, a device that keeps your neck still while healing up. Youngboy was wrestling and got his neck broken and was forced to wear one of these devices until his neck healed up. We almost never had a Youngboy because of this. NBA Lil Dump has been getting heat online for the way he was dancing on stage with Youngboy. Fans say Youngboy slapped Lil Dump and told him if he does it again, he would be dealt with. What do you think? Is he dancing zesty or what? Youngboy has been known to slap his crew around before. What do you think? Does he need to slap Lil Dump again or what? I mean, that's a kind of zesty dance if you ask me. Fans are shocked as NBA Lil Dump showed up on IG Live with a busted lip with no explanation. Fans are saying that it was from being slapped by Youngboy for the gay-ass dances he done on stage. DJ Academics went to Youngboy's house for an interview and says it was really awkward because Youngboy kept slapping his homeboys around. And he says you could really tell that they were all scared to stand up to him.
Album of the year goes to DMX, Kendrick Lamar.
Album of the year goes to Kendrick Lamar. Wow, I bet Drake was happy about that. Bad enough he straight killed him with the diss tracks. But to beat him out for Album of the Year? Hell yeah, Kendrick sent Drake back to Canada with his tail tucked.
I appreciate y'all. Sis in the crowd. We on tour right now. Please come to the show.
Kai Cenat got a haircut and folks say he looks just like Diddy.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party.
What do you think, Diddy or no Diddy? And all this time I thought his dreads were real, guess not. So were they fake this whole time or not? The world's favorite streamer. Across the country, this song blew up like nothing before.
We had a song called "Fuck the Police."
Fans
fuck the police. And the man will not fuck the police. We agreed to that until we got mad at the promoter. We was like, tonight.
This song was the first example of freedom of speech in music, and it got a lot of heat at first, and was widely unaccepted by some cities while they were touring. These guys had no idea the movement they were part of. They literally changed the world with this one. Imagine the drill rap of today playing back then. They would have arrested you and charged you with the crimes you rap about.
And all they wanted was damn autographs.
This rapper is going off on The Breakfast Club for the most insane reason. Meet Fatboy SSE. He is a rapper and TikToker from Florida. He is known for his wild sense of humor and outlandish stunts on social media. Fatboy was a guest on the Breakfast Club radio show promoting his new album just moments before this crazy rain.
Hey, y'all trying to play me? Y'all ain't let my people up neither, bro. Where the breakfast at? Where the breakfast?
Since Fatboy is known for stunts like this, it's not known if this was a stunt or not.
This guy's crazy.
Is the greatest rapper of all time. I want to apologize to the entire hip-hop community.
This gangster, and this the mother thanks I get.
It's Tupac.
For life. Don't let I take something.
Who would you add to this list? Diddy got his sentence in federal court a couple days ago, and he is not loving life right now. He was expecting to go home with time served after sitting in county jail for a year, awaiting trial for his involvement in sex trafficking and aiding in sex work. He was found not guilty of the more serious of the charges and spared from a lifelong prison sentence. He was still on the hook for 2 counts of transportation of sex workers across state lines. Diddy had already made plans for a press conference in Miami for about a week after his court dates, as if to tell the world he was coming home. Judge Aaron Subramanian handed down a sentence of 50 months. So with time served and the 85% law, he'll be home in about 2.5 years. So, did you know Gold Digger was a spur-of-the-moment song made at 3 a.m.?
I said, who that dude right there? They say that's that new dude Kanye. He produced beats for Jay-Z, whatever.
It's true Jamie and Kanye were at a party, and they took over the studio, and the rest is history.
What? He said, that's whack. And he said, go in the booth, Fox. I said, what you doing? So we go in the booth, and he takes over the studio, says, all right, Fox, give me something. And I'm like, okay, run it back. She take my money when I'm in lead. Yeah, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger, way over town that digs on. And the rest is history.
I ain't saying she a gold digger.
Chris Brown has cooked Quavo for real. This is one of the best diss tracks in history. Quavo should have stayed silent after that fire was unleashed, but he made the worst attempt at a comeback in history.
You the weakest link out of your clique. Let's keep it a hundo, nigga.
Chris Brown and Quavo have been beefing for a while now, ever since Quavo started dating Chris's ex or something. I don't really care why they are at odds. I just know that Chris just laid down the new standard for diss tracks. He completely murdered this man. If it was me, I would never try to write music again. Ever.
Playing chess with a checker player. I'm a ticking bomb on a detonator. I shit on niggas, I'm a defecator. I put Amigo on a ventilator.
There's one thing that Drizzy Drake can't do, and he is aware of this and tries to hide it as best he can. Drake can sing his ass off, putting out #1 hits back to back. His dancing abilities are second to none, and we all know he has a sense of style that makes him a trendsetter. But what happens here?
New York, and you gotta understand, I've been on the road for like...
Is Drake choking, or what? And there's the problem. Drake can't freestyle a lick, not even a little. He is desperately texting his ghostwriter, but no answer. No one to save him, so he gives up. No, Drake, we can't come back. You blew it. Big homie CC reveals some interesting things about Diddy and friends. He talks about what Bobby Valentino says about women, and what having too many can do to a man, and the type of women he preferred and which restroom they used.
You know what I'm saying? Bobby Valentino was the person I was bodyguarding there. You see what I'm saying? He tell me, I done got so much pussy before, you know, pussy don't even really excite me. I'm like, well, what you mean? Man have too much of one thing, he started trying other things. So as soon as I heard that, I went celibate for like 2 years. So he got 2 girls with him. So I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, hold on. These might not be normal girls. He say, man, take my girl to the bathroom. I'm like, okay. We walk into the bathroom, you feel me? She go into the men's bathroom. People start swarming the door, so I step inside the bathroom door. She's standing at the urinal. They raped this nigga.
Chris Brown has gone viral talking about his experience with Diddy and R. Kelly. Today with The Breakfast Club, Chris Brown admits that Diddy and 2 other men attempted to force him to perform things on them. It was 3 men who raped him, then forced him to sign a shitty deal with Bad Boy that took him almost a decade to get out of. Just listen to how he was forced to sign it.
They raped this nigga. They raped this nigga. Videotape it. Then when he in the meeting, they get...
D4VD murdered his girlfriend. I mean, they found his ex-girl that's been missing for a while now, chopped up in his trunk, and he is still on tour singing a song describing the killing in detail. There has got to be something I'm missing here. I mean, what the helly? If there was a body found in my trunk, nothing else would matter more than slapping on the cuffs. They would come to the ice wall, break that bitch, and arrest anyone in the way to bury me under the jail before even identifying the body. But this is his missing girlfriend in his fucking trunk. What the helly? Please tell me what I am missing here. D4VD murdered his girlfriend, left her in his Tesla, wrote a viral TikTok song about it, went on tour, they found her, and he is still on tour right now. But that's not the only law he is breaking. Because in America, we have the son of Sam Law. This is for this type shit. It makes sure criminals can't profit from entertainment based off their crimes, including songs about the crimes. In theory, he would be required to now pay back every penny earned from the song if it can be proven to be about a crime he actually committed. I mean, it's pretty obvious that he done this, right?
He accused her of giving him herpes when he...
She's talking about Sexy Red, the trap tramp, homie hopping, bitch from somewhere in the ghetto, has burned our hero, Mr. Wipe Me Down, boozy badass, and he has taken to social media to make it clear she didn't have an outbreak at the time. Just listen to this.
If you fuck somebody that got this shit, while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract it.
But Sexy Red has the best comeback in history. She just tells him he is too weak for the P.
You gotta be strong for that north side P. It's not the weak. He accused her of giving him herpes when he...
She's talking about Sexy Red, the trap tramp, homie hopping, bitch from somewhere in the ghetto, has burned our hero, Mr. Wipe Me Down, boozy badass, and he has taken to social media to make it clear she didn't have an outbreak at the time. Just listen to this.
If you fuck somebody that got this shit, while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract it.
But Sexy Red has the best comeback in history. She just tells him he is too weak for the P.
You gotta be strong for that north side P. It's not the weak.
No, dog, he just was hit. It's trauma. I said, nigga, he pissed and shit on himself. He dead.
This is Gene Dill, and he was head of security for Puff and Biggie the night Big got murdered. Listen as he describes what took place that night.
Next thing you know, you hear saying, pow, pop, 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 pop. Say they shooting at Big. Only one person ducked, and that was Puff. We pulled him out the car. I dropped his leg, man. Somebody said, Gene, what you doing? And I just grabbed him. And we put him up on that damn stretcher. Yo, Gene, what's wrong? I said, that nigga dead.
Rape this nigga. They raped this nigga. Videotape.
Justin Bieber has broke the silence about his history of mistreatment in the music industry. He had a lot to say in an interview with The Breakfast Club this week. He has a pending lawsuit against Bad Boy Records for the rights to a lot of his music. He says Diddy and 2 other men took advantage of his young mind and had him sign contracts he didn't understand at the time. He is talking with prosecutors about criminal charges stemming from alleged sexual assault that took place at the hands of Diddy and the same 2 men that coerced him into signing the rights to his music away.
They gave him a shitty contract.
He claims
they played
he
a video
was raped by these same men. Chris Brown is lucky to be out on bond again, but still has an important court date coming up in London, just 3 days before he is set to kick off his next tour. He is facing 16 years in prison, and it's not looking good for Chris right now. He is accused of assaulting a music producer in a London nightclub 3 years ago. He allegedly struck the man over the head with a tequila bottle, and then, as the man was attempting to run away, Chris continued to assault him, knocking him down again and causing the man to go to the hospital after the altercation. You won't believe why 21 Savage missed his Grammy performance. The Atlanta rapper was scheduled to perform at the Grammys, but didn't make it due to an outstanding bit of legal trouble. He was detained by ICE for overstaying his visa by 13 years. But it was something his parents done that he really had no control over because he was only 12 years old at the time. He came to the States with his parents on their work visas. When it was time to return to England, they simply stayed here, making him and his parents fugitives from justice for the last decade. Well, this all caught up to him and caused him to miss out on a Grammy performance while he was detained by ICE in an immigration holding center outside of Atlanta for about 2 weeks. He is currently still fighting the case. Did you know 21 Savage was detained by ICE and missed his Grammy performance?
Rapper 21 Savage speaking out for the first time since his release by ICE. The hip-hop artist who was born in England.
You heard right. Born in England, not Atlanta like everyone thinks. He was detained by ICE for overstaying his visa by 13 years. But it was something his parents done that he really had no control over because he was only 12 years old at the time. When he came to the States in 2004, his visa ran out in 2005, and his parents simply never went home to England. But this caused him to grow up without a social security number or legal citizenship. This would make it impossible to get a driver's license or even a job. Maybe he won't be deported anytime soon because he is still fighting the case. The moment when rappers knew they made it for real. You can see it on Pharrell Williams' face when the crowd sings his song word for word. He can hardly believe it himself. Like when Roddy Ricch had London going crazy singing for him.
Hey, sing this shit!
Or when XXX fans started singing his song Fuck Love word for word.
Wow.
The moment when rappers knew they made it for real. Like when Roddy Ricch had London going crazy singing for him.
Sing this shit!
Or when XXX fans started singing his song Fuck Love word for word. You can see it on Pharrell Williams' face when the crowd sings his song word for word. He can hardly believe it himself. Iron Mike Tyson is the only undisputed heavyweight champion in boxing history and is pound for pound one of the greatest to ever step foot inside the ring. He is known worldwide for his stellar boxing ability and unique style of leg work he perfected called the peekaboo technique. This style of boxing helped Mike reach unseen heights in a world dominated by men with much longer reach than his own. Mike has another talent that is rarely spoken about, and that is his uncanny ability to crash out on live television. We are about to dive into some of his best, or worst if you will, live television interviews that went south quickly. As we all know, live television is just that, live, and being broadcast as it happens. This means no edits, no rehearsal, just real-time events. Good, bad, and the ugly, it's all seen by everyone watching at home. This first clip is of Mike and Diddy when they both appeared on the Keenan Ivory Wayans show back in '98. Diddy can't seem to keep his hands to himself, and Mike lets it be known.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see. Oh, yeah, it's
After removing his hand, Mike repositions himself so he is watching Diddy a little closer and leaves it at that. But this next interviewer wasn't so lucky. Mike was a guest on Joe Budden's podcast and got a little fed up with the way the interview was going and lets Joe know how he feels very quickly.
Mike, you gotta get to the point.
Shut up. Why don't you shut the fuck up? What's that sound? Just go the fuck away. You're gonna have an experience with God.
Yeah.
I'm God.
It's apparent that Joe is at a loss for words after being like that. But Joe got off easy compared to the next reporter on the list. Mike was doing an interview on a Toronto news show when the reporter starts asking about Mike's criminal background in relationship to the topic at hand. And Mike shuts him down quickly and lets him know just what he thinks about him as well.
We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that? Hey, I don't know who said that. You don't even know who said that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that, you know, because it's negative and you're being negative. And I met the mayor, right, and nothing they can do about it.
The reporter reminds Mike they're on live, and Mike lets him know he doesn't care. In fact, he even asks the man what's he gonna do about it.
Highs and lows. So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. You know, we're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What are you gonna do about it? All right, you got a show that you're doing tonight. We are. You know, a lot of people. We are. Where a show that you're doing tonight. Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare? I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear us talking to a rat piece of shit like you. Come on, Mike. No, because you're a piece of shit. All right, we're gonna wrap up this interview. Thank you for coming in. Fuck you.
I just can't get over this guy next to Mike and his grin the whole time. He is really enjoying this one. Like he has been wanting to say this his whole life or something. Mike has a way with the ladies, too. He has a history of sleeping with female interviewers at one point or another in their career, be it before or after the interview that they met at. Mike doesn't have a problem letting this young lady know just that, and that if she keeps talking, they're gonna have to fornicate.
I ain't like fornicate more than other people. It's just who I am. I sacrificed so much of my life. Can I at least get laid? You know what I mean? I've been robbed of most of my money. Can I at least...
That you can win this fight?
Are you talking out of turn?
No, I think we're all talking together.
I normally don't do interviews with women unless I fornicate with them. So you shouldn't talk anymore. Unless you wanna.
Mike never lets us down when we... Like when Mike put Chelsea lately on the spot about the location of her hotel during an interview on her late-night talk show. He left her speechless and the crowd shocked. But I still think Mike is serious.
I'm from New Jersey.
You're a different kind of white person. You're not like the rest of us. You're different.
I'm from New Jersey. Didn't you live in New Jersey?
I lived in Jersey. You're from Jersey?
Yeah.
I'm from Jersey at times.
At times.
What part of Jersey are you from?
Livingston. It's a Jewy area.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Where did you live in New Jersey?
Bernardsville.
Bernardsville, yeah.
Pretty Jewish too.
Yeah. And then you had a place in Ohio too, right?
Yeah.
And where do you like living? Do you like LA? Do you like being out here?
It's pretty cool. But
Do you have a house here or you stay in a hotel?
oh, I live in a hotel.
I live in a hotel too right now.
Where's your hotel?
It's It's just right around the corner.
I believe Mike forgot he was talking to a 12-year-old little girl when he answered this young girl's question for the younger generation coming into age. In usual Mike fashion, he says some off-the-wall
First time. What type of legacy would you like to leave behind when it's all said and done?
Man, I don't know. I don't believe in the word legacy. I just think that's another word for ego. That's just some word everybody grabbed onto. Now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm going to die, and it's going to be over. Who cares about legacy after that? What a big ego. So I'm going to die. I want people to think that I'm this, I'm great. No, we're nothing. We're dead. We're dust. We're absolutely nothing. Our legacy is nothing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. That is something that I have not heard before, someone say that as an answer.
Can you really imagine somebody say, I want my legacy to be this way when you're dead? You think somebody really wants to think about you? I want people to think about me when I'm gone. Who the fuck cares about me when I'm gone?
But Mike wasn't finished with the men yet. He was doing a show with another reporter and felt like his segment was too short and didn't have a problem letting everyone know what he thought about the interviewer. And once again, it was caught on live television for the world to see.
I would love to spend more time with you. You are an incredible guy. Thank you so much.
Well, what the hell did you put me on the show for?
But I put you on the show to get you on, to talk about your series. We talked for a long time, actually.
I know, but we talked for a long time off the camera.
The new show, Mike Tyson Mysteries, airs every Monday
Don
night
Lemon
at 10:30
p.m. Thankfully, this one ended with a laugh. Our next reporter wasn't so lucky. Mike got heated and he was forced to cut off the interview for the sake of being live and not knowing what Mike was about to say next.
You take into the ring a lot of rage. Does that work for you or does it work against you at times?